Today I'm so excited to be putting out the first review and tutorial of the all-new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge Eyeshadow Palette. Now this bad boy is absolutely in high demand. Everyone's talking about it. It's all the hype on social media right now, and for very good reason. Now if you've been living under a rock and you have not heard of Blend Bunny Cosmetics, they are a woman-owned indie brand that was started around last year, and their first eyeshadow palette was called the Blends palette. It is a 30 matte shadow palette, gorgeous rainbow colors of course. And now the Surge Eyeshadow Palette is the second product they have released, and this palette actually goes on sale this Saturday, September 18th at 10 a.m. PST or 1 p.m. EST. So today, of course, I'm going to be using this beautiful eyeshadow palette to do a beautiful, colorful eyeshadow tutorial for you guys, of course, something nice and easy that you can follow along and replicate if you would like. And since I know this eyeshadow palette is going to sell out as fast, if not faster, than the Blends palette, I am doing a little giveaway at the end of this video, so one of you lucky YouTube subscribers can get your hands on the Surge Eyeshadow Palette for sure. So the Surge Eyeshadow Palette retails for $43. There are 30 beautiful pigmented shadows in here. So whereas the Blends palette was all matte shadows, this one has a variety. There are of course matte shadows in these first 3 rows. Then we have beautiful cream shimmers right here. And at the bottom we have a row of neon shadows, which are pressed pigments. So first and foremost, there are shadow types for everyone. If you just want pastel colors, you have this first row. If you want beautiful pops of color, you have the second row. If you want moody, grungy, deeper tones, you have this third row. Of course, we all love a good shimmer moment. And if you're someone who wants UV neon shadows, you have this row right here. But if you are more of a beginner and you're kind of overwhelmed when you look at new eyeshadow palettes and don't know where to start, the layout is going to help you out so much. So when you look at the layout, you can see that as it goes down the column, they go from lightest to darkest, and then your shimmer and then your neon. And that's for a reason. So if you are starting out, you can use this very light green as a transition shade, deepen it up with a darker green, and then on your outer corner, or for some extra dimension or depth, you can add the darkest green. Then for the pop of shimmer, add the shimmer green on your lid, and then if you want a bold pop of inner corner highlight like I do, you can use the neon down here at the bottom. So the layout is really user friendly, and again, it works for all the columns. In addition to that, if you look at it closely, you can see that there are quads of very compatible eyeshadow colors. So where if you don't want a very monochromatic look, you can spice it up a little bit, and you can do these 4 right there. So you have a lighter pink, maybe build it up a little bit with the darkers, blend in a nice little magenta right here. You can do it over here as well. You can combine the greens and blues and it'll be a beautiful look. You can combine the oranges and the reds down here for a beautiful look. So it's really set up to be the most user-friendly, easy eyeshadow palette. And again, it's for beginners all the way to experts. It's just meant to help out anyone who needs the extra little bit of help. Okay, so enough talking. Let's put on some eyeshadow. Okay, to start off, I'm gonna go in with the shade Maybe. Now I'm just gonna stamp this and blend it out right in my crease, just because I want this to be the most intense spot. Ooh, look at that color, that is gorgeous. I live for this color. So I'm just gonna take this and take it around the outer portion of my eye, just to kind of give it a shape. It's already blending out like a dream, which I expected it to because the original Blends palette was phenomenal and I expected this to be as good. Okay, I have this first shadow on, it blended out like a dream, love it, gorgeous. Let's go on to the next color. So I'm actually gonna take the shade Charge down here at the bottom, which is one of the neon shadows, and I'm gonna use this to blend it out at the top and use it pretty much as a transition shade. I kind of want that really vibrant pop, so let's see if this does the trick. Literally the way these shadows just blend together is phenomenal. It's absolutely insane. Like no harsh lines at all. They just melt into each other, and it's exactly what you want when you're blending your eyeshadows. Okay, so now we need to deepen this up a little bit, and we're gonna go in with the shade Taboo, which is definitely a much darker red, and we're gonna build this up on our outer corner and take it in the crease a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna stamp this on right at the outer corner, like so. Just go around in circular motions, you know the drill by now. Take it down onto the lid a little bit at an angle. This is just gonna set up for when we apply our shimmer and we wanna blend it together. So it's gonna look like that, and then we're just gonna start blending it out a little bit and mixing it in with the first shadow that we laid down, just to start deepening it up a little bit. And then we're gonna take it into the crease slightly. Okay, what are we thinking of these colors? Are we loving them? Because I'm loving them. Now, if you wanna go back in and blend the colors a little bit more, you can. If you kind of lose a little bit of the first shadow or two, you could just go back in and softly add a little bit more just to build it up, if you'd like. I always do no matter what, just because I wanna make sure it's as blended as possible. Perfection. Time for some shimmer. Okay, so for my lid, I'm gonna go in with the shade Flash. It's almost like a rose gold. This one right here. Okay, so with these, you can use a brush, but it might take a minute or 2 longer than you'd like. So actually, with this type of shimmer, being that it's like cream, we're gonna go in with our finger Oh yes, that is much faster, much easier. And that's what we like. We love efficiency and payoff. So usually if you have like a cream-based shimmer, it usually is best to go with your fingers. I'm just not a fan of using my fingers, but if I need to, I will, obviously. But this is, oh my gosh. Look how intensely pigmented that is. It is so beautiful, and the way it reflects with the light is gorgeous. The way it picks up a little bit of the burgundy and the pink and it blends. Oh my gosh. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. This may be the best cream-based shimmer I have ever used. Wow. Look at that. Stunning. Okay, so once you have the shimmer on, we're gonna go back in with Taboo, which is the darkest shade that we used, just on this outer corner again, just because we want to blend it onto the lid a little bit more. And just kind of give it like a colorful little gradient moment. I always do this just to give it a little bit more shape and blend. Just shimmy it back and forth, up and down. See how it just kind of brings back a little bit of that shape? Okay, let's move on to our lower lash line. We're gonna take our Makeup Shack T14 brush as usual. I love brushes that are just really small for my under eye. It just makes life so much easier. So for my under eye, I do want it to be a little bit darker, I think. So I'm actually gonna mix Taboo and Grunge together just because I don't want it to be too dark to where it might pull down my eye a little bit, but I still want it to be kind of dark and smoky, but kind of go with the color palette that we're using right now. It'll kind of make like a plum color, yeah. So you see, it's kind of like a plum. That's perfect. It's dark, it's smoky, it's sexy, but it's not too much. Just go all the way around. Obsessed, how beautiful. Okay, so for my inner corner, I'm actually gonna dip into White Hot, which is just the pure white here at the top, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, just kind of stamp it on a little. It's not nothing crazy, but just enough to give it that little pop of brightness. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go finish my other eye, throw on some liner, lashes, and mascara, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts and show you the final look. Okay, here's the final look, all complete. Let me get all up in your face. Oh, that blend, stunning. The colors, pigmented, just absolutely gorgeous. That shimmer, overall, flawless. So of course, I have a few things to say about the Surge palette, so let's just jump right into it. So, for starters, the packaging is fantastic. I absolutely love that it's definitely like taken up a notch compared to the original Blends palette. I think there's more like conceptuality to it, and I like that. I think the font's cute. It just feels like grungy, which is kind of perfect. When you open her up, of course the aesthetic we've already talked about is amazing. The layout is incredible. It's so visually just pleasing, and it's helpful to anyone, again, because the layout, you have different types of shadows, whether it's transition shadows, pops of color, darker grungy tones, shimmers, and UV reactive neons here at the bottom. Again, these are pressed pigments, so just keep that in mind. For the shimmers, I think it's best to use your fingers just because they are creamy and it applies very quickly, easily, and is very pigmented. So try a finger if you don't like it with a brush. But overall, the formula is phenomenal. I'm absolutely loving, more than anything, the addition of the shimmers in this palette because I'm someone who likes to just use one palette for a look rather than multiple. So with the Blends palette, you had to use an additional palette if you wanted a shimmer, whereas this, you have all of your bases covered. What I think is especially fantastic about this palette is that it's literally for everyone. Like whether you like pastel colors, more vibrant colors, neons, shimmers, darker grungy, you literally have everything. So like, literally no room for complaints at all, in my opinion. Again, the formula was fantastic. It was very pigmented, very blendable. I had absolutely no issues whatsoever. I will continue to use all the shadows, obviously, because duh. And Fallout, what Fallout? Literally none. It was fantastic. This was such an easy to work with palette. I absolutely recommend this palette. Again, the Surge palette retails for $43. You can use code CODYJAY for 10% off your order. It does go on sale this Saturday, September 18th at 10 a.m. PST or 1 p.m. EST. So make sure you have your alarm clock set so you don't miss out, because I can guarantee it's gonna sell out even faster than the first palette. So since I know this palette is gonna sell out super, super fast, like hello, Blend Bunny herself has set aside an extra palette for one of you. So all you have to do is of course be subscribed to my YouTube channel, give this video a like, leave a comment letting me know what your favorite shade is in this palette. I will pick a winner from the comment section, and for a little extra bonus point, make sure you're following me and Blend Bunny Cosmetics on Instagram. Everything will be linked in my description box below. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial and review of the all new Surge eyeshadow palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Again, this is something you absolutely must add to your collection. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Click that big red subscribe button to join my YouTube family. Turn on my video post notifications by clicking that bell icon and switching it to all. And I thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I hope you have the day you deserve.